got what you wanted. Third map of the series. Apex as well in a third. Seemed to have to wait till day 2 for that. And this one, well, if it continues anything like we left off on Overpass, this is going to be crazy.
Yep, should be. Lucky already opening up things for himself on that map number 3. And he's getting chased down, finally taken down as well. Martinez gets his first kill of the map. Shots going left, right, and center. Not a lot of them connecting yet, though. And the D's, they have the bomb side, but they have no comfort whatsoever to go for the bomb plant. So Davy G decides to go absolutely huge. A big double for what we could assume is the IGL right now. And just collects another. Norway should be going down any moment now. It's a triple for Mr. Davy 1G, or DAF 1G. Is it too much to call him DAF 1G? I'm just thinking about it. I've
heard plenty of people call him DAF 1G. I just think Davy
really
kind of rolls a bit better.
No. Davy G's, but obviously this is how it's supposed to be pronounced. But if you want to just
trust me, I've heard.
Put it out there. He's the number 1G.
That's the one.
DAF. Without the cost.
Fire. Well, force by 4 Aurora. And Lucky, where's that? Okay, A aggression. Adam's gone. Movistar now to readjust their default. At the same time, Aurora triple push B main. Nades don't kill Just, but they've definitely put him on notice. I'm already nervous for Movistar. Look how mobile Aurora. They've given A and now retaken mid with those A aggressors. They're everywhere.
Yeah, that's so good right now. Even if you hear the util towards the A bomb side, even if you have to retake it, you're gonna have such fast flanks right now. Only problem is Movistar have actually walked out, so you have no confirmation. Now you do. The utility is in place, but Martinez is already out. There's nothing you could do about that bomb getting planted, but you have the flank in the form of Lucky, and you have a 5 versus 4. Another problem is there's no defuse kit. You need to be really quick on that retake.
You can't outflank Mopos. He knows what he's doing. He's been there before. And Aurora, they can't get an early entry, might even consider a save. But here we go. They are going to explode in. Martinez, the match for the first. So many awkward exchanges. 2 for Echo. And now it's just Mopos. And he is in a different postcode. Running in from mid. Kenzie gets the spot. Norby crouches down and holds the defuse. Unbelievable retake. And that carnage is set to continue.
This is crazy. This is so crazy that they win this round. And they win it with 3 players surviving as well. This is even more mental, right? They have a 5 versus 4, no kit, a lot of pistols, a lot of MP9s, not a single rifle. Lucky dies on the flank. Mopos has the flank on the flank, I guess. He went towards middle for the post plant. His teammates, all that they had to do was be careful about heaven. That's it. CT spawn, heaven, hell, that's it. And you have the rifles, and Aurora still lose only 1 player in the process. This is massive. At least Movistar got the bomb plant, so now they can eco, and there's no need to force up and then get reset, so you're not gonna give too many rounds on Aurora, but still, not the way that you wanted this one to start off for sure.
And they're just going to eco Movistar. They're just going to eco. They know they can just about eke out a buy with AKs and Galils in the following.
Oh!
That is the perfect lineup. Oh. Give us the ace.
Yep.
Go on.
Oh,
there it is. It's laboured, but we'll take it.
Clean. 6K on Lucky. I mean, even if you lose this round right now, you can have a full buy with an ABP for Deco, so that's a great start for Aurora after losing the best round as well. It is a good early recovery. So far, it's been a pretty close game, all things considered, when you think about it. Not only because of the fact that we're on map 3, but map 1, 23 rounds. Map 2, 24. Went to distance. And this one starts off really nicely. Oh, Martinez, he was real close to getting taken down by the AK early on. Not a lot of players crossing towards the left-hand side and towards A there. Kenzie, so that's gonna get communicated. Selter needs to be on high alert. Oh.
Surely doesn't know about Adam. He's going to clear, and Adam wins. Okay. Like he traded. Deco's the only player on this half of the map, but as we can see, all of this pressure now out of Adam is really a fake. 2 out towards B main. Bomb being rerouted. What a hard round now for Aurora to read. How do you rotate into a good position and hence the current posturing? It's not going to matter anyway. Lose another duel to Adam. Such a hard round for Aurora to recover from.
Norway, he's found 1 kill. They can still go for it potentially, and they will try to. Norway's really close right now. He can pick up a fight. Misses the timing though, he's gonna get smoked off, and now you can think about calling it off. With that smoke, that's gonna be really risky. There's the spam, and they've given it up. They're just holding on, and Mopos, he's already on the hunt, by the way. He's gonna try and get a couple kills here. Wanna make sure you don't have the money cushion on the CT side if you're playing against Mopos. This is one of the risks. He's always gonna be really aggressive on those hunts. At this point though, I'd like to see him save as well. I'd like to see him just appreciate the fact that they are getting the chance to close out this round with 3 players surviving themselves. Early on in the half especially, you don't really have a lot of finances on the T side either.
This is what we wanted. I'm back and forth affair. Got all the makings of a punchy Anubis. Credit to Adam for the last round.
Yeah.
One-man army just did. Kills 2 players on A.
I want to say it's
Then
unfortunate for
kills
Seltzer, by the way, because he knew that there was a player close, right? But he assumed that when they mollied and flashed, another guy's going to try and swing through the molly to help his teammate out. I think this is what was going on there. Because he definitely knew Adam was there, or at least he cleared him out. I think he thought that someone would try and swing through the Molotov to fight.
Just Mopos alone here in mid. Teammates coalescing over towards A instead. Lackey, important duel. Holds the mid front. Seltzer, if he can get this Molotov down. Not good to dissuade this dust. Adam commits through it. And a great kill from Seltzer. This T-side round has fallen apart. What do? All your eggs are in this A basket, and we're going to do turn back. Exceeded the whole map.
It was such a good play as well. The timing was great, by the way. Molly makes sure that there's not going to be any refrag potential whatsoever there. It just isolates one player. He needs to pick up the fight. Even if he gets the first kill, he probably gets refrag there. We're going to try the mid walk. Lack is, as of right now, the only one holding for that kind of a play, but he's being really passive. He's playing it in a way which he should be able to just spot and fall back.
Comments to his teammates too. There's no way these A players from Aurora should be exposed. They're going to push into the tunnels. Yeah, it's perfect. Deco's going to play the pillar. Seltzer's taken all this control. It's going to be really hard now to get an afterbar on that molly. It might not even spread to Deco. Indeed it does. And Seltzer, the ripper of a round. Aurora right back at it.
Yeah, they line up for him. This is looking a lot better for the defensive side of things now. I feel like I'm still looking at that previous round that Movistar were able to pick up, and I'm thinking this was a little bit unfortunate because of the aggression towards A not working out because it was the right play. But this time around, again, they're able to isolate a really good duel towards A main, early pickup as well beforehand. Lucky's been really good today. I think this might be one of his best days so far, one of his best games in recent history, throughout an entire series, obviously, because he's that type of an IGL that every now and then is going to have a really good map, but on all 3 maps, he's been so impactful.
Kenzie, taken off by that flashbang. Damage, he wants a duel. Traded by the Julies of all guns. Martinez, the pistol's coming good. Double on the Deagle. And now it's just Deco and Seltzer. They are on the site. They're in the right place, but it's so hard to isolate good duels. Mopos, his silhouette carved into the pillar by the lead. He is stuck, but now his teammates have rifles. There is a Molotov here on Deco, but there's 3 players to find. Granted, it might flush out Mopos. Indeed it does, but there's still 2 to find. bomb is planted well for both these positions. And one man's got to stick whilst the other man holds. There's 2 places the CTs can aggress from. And this time is going. He needs someone to get on the bomb. It's too little too late. It's just Deco, and he's got to get out of there. Movistar clinging on.
This is so massive. What a round from Martinez. He once again is the hero in that scenario, by the way. What a first kill, and then the second. The second fight, I don't think he should be winning. The moment that he gets that kill onto Lucky, round is pretty much over, right? They're just locked out of the bomb site, even though it's a 2 versus 3. One smoke for the T's, or for the CT, sorry, and this is a completely different round. The Molotov was great. They used that piece of util to force the player out of the bomb site, get the kill. But again, as you pointed out, it was just 2 really tough angles to clear out, and Movistar not being together in that scenario actually makes it a whole lot more difficult for Aurora. It was just impossible for them to, well, they were hoping to just tap the bomb, force both players to peek, and just get instant kills, but to be fair, that doesn't really happen that often in those scenarios.
That's a nice lineup.
Yeah, it is good.
I like that.
Yeah, you have there is a lineup for a quick nade towards carpets, and I think the timing for it was something like 143. And like that, you're catching the TFTs just sprinting towards carpets, straight away from spawn. 143, and you just nade him instantly.
Aurora had this game in the palm of their hands, at least on this first half. They'd broken the Movistar's money. The last round was a force buy. The Pistols turn it back. This time, much better buy for Movistar. No connection for Deco. As these T-side players consider the chase, Molotov will hold them at bay for now. But they're not fully committed, and Mopaz still holding presence out towards mid. Time is dwindling enough that they need to make a decision here. Aurora haven't aggressed mid. There's still 2 on B. Deco's flipped over with Seltzer. They do have 2 in defense, but these rotates are nowhere near. These initial players have got to do damage. Trade onto Seltzer, and now it's all Deco. 1 down, 2 more to find. As he is felled by the camera. Norvi next up. No smokes, no util left for this T-side, but it doesn't matter. Martinez is on a tear, and it's just Kenzie. Not much HP. How on earth do you fight one of these T players without getting traded by the other? So disciplined by the Spaniards. No peeking. They know what's at stake. Do not let these rounds slip. No mistake. Kenzie walks into the lion's den. Cannot get a good duel. And Movistar are getting better every round at the moment.
Yeah, and Martinez is getting more and more dangerous as the game goes on, right? It just feels like he's just taking things into his own hands when he's not supposed to be the man to do so. I mean, I'm saying that he is the Oper. He's one of the stars of the team. We expect big performances, but in the context of the round, he is the guy to every single time mid-round just find a multi-kill, right? And usually, riflers are really good at this, right? Usually, your Oper is going to be really good at the closing stages, maybe a 2v2, maybe a 1v3, maybe just a nasty clutch at the start, a post-plant, but he's been so good mid-rounding. And now he's got the AVP, so he can get a couple of those eagles. I mean, he deserves them. He deserves to farm a couple pistols with the O. He's been having a really good game.
We have all this talk about Deco. You know, he's so skilled. He's the young gun. He's the exciting prospect, but you can't ignore Martinez.
No, absolutely not. I feel like,
especially, you know, in a scene where you're losing somebody of Sun Pius' caliber, and you've got to go down. It's not like there's 2, 3, 4 Spanish teams in the top 100. It's not like the scene that Deco comes from.
Yeah.
Martinez had to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can tell you, name 10 really skilled Opers from the CS region that you feel like have the potential to play tier 1 CS one day. You're going to be able to do that easily, right? But if I was to give you the same task with the Iberian scene, it wouldn't be quite the same. I feel like a lot of people actually started taking Martinez for real after the most recent EPL season, right? When they reached, what was it? They reached quarterfinals and they lost to Ents, right? That was in season 18. Obviously, that's a different game. Obviously, it's CSGO, right? But still, even at the start of the year, EDPL, even though they didn't have a lot of success in the first season, he was still putting on some good numbers. Kenzie, oh, run down. Let's stop talking about Martinez. Let's talk about his IGL at the moment. Is Davey G finds the opening. Norby's been spotted, and he's just eating a lot of nades right now. Even gets mollied off. Molly's not going to catch him for now, but he feels so comfortable, just sees a couple players. They're actually planting right in front of Norway right now. But this round is so tough. Look at the Molotov just going in towards tempo, and finally Selter just decides, you know what, I'm going to jump through. I'm going to try and assist my teammate in this retake.
This feels like suicide for Aurora. How do you get a good fight? How on earth do you get a good duel? Somehow, Norby gets right. One for Deco. The impossible is being pulled off right now.
No way.
I can't believe they've got out with such good numbers. Trying to stick this bomb. Mopos gets one, and actually... Okay, I think there is time. There was no kit, so it was a little bit dicey. I really thought Aurora should have saved for a lot of that. I just can't believe they got good fights. It was just an absolute mess on the side. There were nades everywhere. And somehow, like Moses, they part the sea and just run in.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure who threw that flash, but the first player that was playing cave there for Movistar, the first contact, it wasn't Martinez, it was the rifle, was fully blinded. Actually, both of them were fully blinded. So Aurora just waited for it. The flash was impeccable. It just set them up so nicely, and it's nice to see that in such a chaotic moment, they're able to keep their cool. Martinez, a bit off with the flick. Would have been a beautiful one, but Lackey punishes. Maybe there is still some chance for Aurora to recover into that CT side, into that first half. Mopos finds one in return. He's been tagged down low in the process. Needs to be careful. Once again, such high tempo, and they lose the opening kill towards middle. Immediately, they force the issue, trying to find that refrag. Even if they miss the initial player, they're just investing so much in making sure that Aurora don't feel any comfort on the CT side.
This isn't a boxing match. This is a bar fight. Broken glass. Smash bottles. Jabbed at each other. Mopos takes two for himself. This is crazy. Both teams unrelenting. And in this round, despite losing the first, Movistar back in the driver's seat. You can see the rotate from Aurora. Norby doesn't know where to play. It's been so long since they had information. But as we know, this B-bomb site is the likely port of call. Aurora are leaning in the right direction for now. First smoke is going to land. That's going to add even more confirmation as they push close to the site. Robos holds the flank. Three go to the site proper. That is the first man in. One for Norby, one for Kenzie. How are Aurora staying in these rounds where they should be dead? Bomb is in the open. Another for Norby. And it's all on this man. It's all on Mopos. First two found. Norby decides to commit on the flashbang. 9 seconds as that bomb is held. Deco. No. Off the plant. No way.
No way.
And Deco denies it as well. Oh, my lord. How are Aurora in some of these rounds?
That wasn't one of the moments in which he just taps the bomb and tries to bait out the peak as well. That was one of those moments when you actually think you had the plant, right? And you're trying to get your AK out and play it around, but it was just a millisecond away from actually getting planted, right? This is one of those moments, and I think that was the best possible time for Movistar to go for a tactical timeout as well. Things have started to go out of control. At this point, even if you get the last 2 rounds of the half, Aurora could be more than happy with getting 5 on the CT side, especially considering how solid that T side was working. And I don't want to be the one to do it, but we must bring that into the discussion. What happens if Martinez doesn't get a multi-kill in a buy round? Because it feels like a lot of the comfortable rounds that they won, a lot of the rounds that we were so impressed by, Martinez was able to either get a double, a triple, or even a 4K in. And he hasn't done that in a couple, and Aurora have started to suddenly pick them up.
It's just funky. These aren't the normal rules of engagement on Anubis. You shouldn't be able to hold the B-bomb site like that.
No.
It's so difficult.
With 2 people as well. I mean,
yeah.
People are crumbling on 3-man B holds, and they just did it all alone. Norby and Kenzie.
I'm always sat here wondering if Movistar should change their util sets for B and do deeper nades because the carnage it's creating. Smoking by the pillar, but here we go again. Another bite at the apple. These two men, Norvi, Kenzie, have been formidable at holding down this B side of the map.
Oh, look at it one way.
Yet again getting tested. That's a great angle from Kenzie. Bomb is getting stuck. But you can see how flustered this T side is. Mopos goes through the smoke. He has had enough of passive afterplants. Martinez follows suit. Fight fire with fire as Movistar ramps up the aggression themselves and finally get another on the board.
This is a really good answer, by the way. This is the way to deal with the retake, right? I mean, you brought it up. Wouldn't they want to go for the deeper smokes? Because like that, they're just letting the CTs go towards the back of the site. This is the perfect way this could go, right? You just wait for them to spam through, and then as soon as you plant the bomb, the smoke starts to fade. You have just line up a couple flashes from outside of B main, and then he sets you up to go for those peaks. Aurora just caught in the middle of nowhere, right? They want to be the ones to initiate the retake, but Movistar just catch him while they're trying to close out the distance. It's just such a good way to defend while attacking. Well, I guess attack while defending. It's whatever you want it to be. Lucky, that's a good opener. They have to follow in a flash, long range. Lucky actually wins the fight with a pistol.
Oh my lord. Where has this come from, Aurora? This is meant to be the gimme. The easy round for Movistar. And they're left so far down. There goes Martinez. There goes the bomb. Mopos. I think this is all she wrote. That bomb is way out in enemy territory. Surely it's going to be 6 apiece as Aurora clinging on for dear life. And it's got to be said, CT side of Anubis. That is not a bad haul. All square as we go to the half.
See your
I'm hoping for a long, super proactive, drawn-out second half. We want some overtimes, as does production. Here we go. Last half here between Aurora and Movistar. Come on. It's got to be a close game. We're due it.
It has to be. There's a 4-man stack towards A bomb site from Movistar, by the way, and Aurora just sent it towards A. Now they've realized it. Nope, never mind. They are going for it. Selter gets the first one onto Mopos. A lot of CTs to deal with still, and they started finding the kills. Just Davy G and Martinez just take them down. It's just Lucky left, and it's no one left. It's another triple for Davy G when it comes down to a pistol round. He's been great in pistols.
Say cheese, because that camera is taking shots. So many kills on the side proper.
By the way, I've just realized that. I've just clocked it. Davy G's got 8 kills. 6 of them in pistol rounds. He got a triple in the first one, and now another one.
Specialist.
Yeah, I mean, pistol rounds are really important in CSGO.
Yeah, you take those.
Yeah. They just start hiring players only for the pistols.
Unbelievably aggressive opener there for Movistar. Just 3 players peeking B main. No interest. And then this be a drawn out one. As we get the A reaction, can't blame Aurora after seeing all that B presence. 2 men here. As we wait for the rotates, couple flanks. So every second wasted before this bomb gets planted. Just becomes a bigger problem. Martinez is ever so close, and look how sandwiched these players are. Nowhere to move. And this is just a bit of a shooting gallery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It just feels like it was a 50 Cent song there, because there was too many men from Movistar towards that bomb side there towards the end. 5 alive as well, by the way. They make it really clean. I know that Aurora get a bomb plan out of this, which is going to be, I guess, somewhat of a silver lining going into it, because you can half buy it again. But at this point, you can't even justify a full investment. You didn't get a single kill. You know that the money on Movistar is good. Martinez is going to have his ABP brought in, by the way, which... that early on against the pistols could be a bit risky, especially when there's so many Deagles on the other side, but could be a bit of a surprise. Money foundation is there for Movistar, especially if you get a clean one here. You could be starting off that second half in a really good way, really comfortable.
This is the most Aurora buy I've ever seen. Half buy, Eagle body armor, nothing else on anybody. Intent is obvious. Davy G is on the pogo stick at the moment. Trying to find the doorway.
I guess this is how Elmer Foot was feeling. Every single time he was that close to getting Bugs Bunny, and that rabbit actually manages to escape.
Only tunes. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. That's all, folks. It would be. That's all, folks, for one of those 2 teams when you think about it in just a couple rounds' time. And at this stage, it does look like Movistar are in the better position.
And we do have confirmation now. Apex are the victors.
Yep.
They did lose a map, but their 2 map wins were quite convincing. So Apex slowly but surely are playing themselves back into form in this qualifier. So whoever proceeds into the final match today from this game is in for a long day of Counter-Strike. A lot of CS yet to be played here on the A stream. A 1 for Norvi. But these guys are peckered down. You can imagine. Bit of a...
Yep. The crew's arrived. Once again, for survive. I mean, yeah, you lose 1 to pistols. This is extremely clean considering everyone had upgraded pistols and armor as well. Just getting back to that Apex point for anyone that might have not been able to catch a glimpse of the game. Apex did win Ancient in a 13-6 fashion. Then they lost their map pick on Anubis 5-13, and then beat Para 13-7 on Overpass, which was a 10-2, 12-2 lead, I think. And then Para got a couple rounds and Apex closed it out. But it was fairly comfortable, as you said, Alan.
Well, they're getting a longer break than whoever comes through this round. It's this series, so... Oh, no.
No way.
Oh, no.
No way.
I can't believe it.
Furious. He actually got the kill on the player that was behind. There was 2.
If there's one play that's going to soak Discord in a TeamSpeak server, is that, isn't it? Can you imagine being one of those 2 players pointing the fingers right now?
Yep. On one hand, you're the player that's holding A, and you're like, yeah, you know how we default. Why are you not aware of that? You know the angles I play. And then on the other hand, you have the player that was towards the stairs being like, just tell me I can die, please. Quite unfortunate. Man advantage somehow still in favor of Movistar and make that a 2-man advantage. Adam S, he shut down Deku towards middle. He's been so solid when needed, just on the AVP. Martinez might not be in the equation, but they still have people that can carry that big green gun. And Mopos was actually sprinting towards Norway there. Gives him 1. Norway's got a bomb plant. He's gonna realize at any moment now. Actually taps the bomb. He doesn't believe that Mopos was all alone. And that actually has given time to Movistar to rotate closer. He's not going to get a bomb plant out of this one. Davi G just peeks him from Temple. That's 10-6. No bomb plant equals no money equals no party equals no full buy. Coming up for Aurora in round number 17.
Shame, isn't it? Because if he just commits to that plant, there is a buy here and then keep up the pressure. Movistar are in a fantastic position now. Just a half buy for Aurora. And we often look at these sort of rounds and say, you know, economic damage, keep the money low. But given the way this game is trending, I'm wondering when Aurora just needs a round win. These guys are phenomenal pistol players. The mechanical skill is out of this universe on a couple of these guys. And they need some of that magic right now. Lackey in, can't get the kill. Martinez is a match to that. Not the best molly. Epitomizes this round, this half from Aurora, as they are
shout out
forced
to
back.
all our brothers over at NA.
You know that feeling.
Yep. Just
Movistar are so close now.
it's comfortable as well, right? Those rounds there, it feels like it's easy, right? The first map was close, second map was really close. This map throughout the first half was absolute chaos all over the place. But since the switch, it's just been Movistar all over the place. 5 in a row. Aurora yet to get around on the T side, and it would be a shame if this is how they go out of the qualifier. Another buy. They need to make this one work out. And look at the confidence from Martinez. I know that he's wide picking because Adam is with him, right? But the fact that he's just going out. He knows he wants to pick up that fight.
Slow default from Aurora. Here it's dark. Lots of control. That molly is not going to blossom. And Movistar hold on for now. Eva to pop this smoke. In amongst the reeds. And Martinez, patient, rewarded opening kill for Movistar. And that bomb is so far off from Aurora. Do they leave it in T-spawn by accident? It's nowhere near these players aggressing on A.
Yeah, they are faking it. They want to play B. Davi G. Oh, Kenzie gonna tag him down though. A bit premature on the fire of the shots. Just doesn't realize there's a player right below him.
Adams doesn't know. I don't blame him. Just gonna miss the bomb. Adams is sprinting. Can Norby get this bomb around in time? Yes, he can. Adams is going carpet. That could have ended, frankly, this match.
Across the
That bomb had been dropped. Flashbang is perfect to allow the move. Here we go. Nades on Adams, but he doesn't want to reveal his position. Double peek. First man found. Teammates isolated out by the smoke for now, but here they go. All low HP in first. All on Martinez to find the kills, and he cannot. Aurora, first step forward in this long climb to recovery on Anubis.
Well, I guess it is the first, and you gotta start somewhere, right? You just gotta focus on what's ahead of you right now. Just think of every single other round, and I feel like that could have been the end. I feel like at the start, it was a really slow default. It was almost like Aurora were waiting and hoping that Movistar just make a move and give them something to work with, right? They wanted to play reactive, but then Deku goes for a peek towards middle, loses his life, and they kind of had to try and find something towards A. The bomb is dropped into E-spawn. It was, or in front of the B side, between B and middle. It was just absolute chaos, but they still make it work. Lucky, good flash. Set up for an opening, but DaviG manages to get the kill, and Mopo's a shut down Kenzie elsewhere. This could be how it ends.
Disaster start, one for Norby, but there's so many more men to find. Playing with fire, but there is DaviG. Because there is 2 in attendance. Martinez collects the angle, doesn't collect the frag though. Look at the HB bars on these remaining guys.
But it's still a 4v2, and one of them's on the AVP as well, right? And he's been having a good game. Martinez, a bit wayward with the first flick. He hasn't missed a whole lot, though, so far in the series. That's so risky.
My.
That's crazy.
That was the chance, because it would have just been Martinez on low HP. This is just impossible now, surely. 1 down, but 3 to find.
That's
the
winnable,
info given over. Rotate to there.
Really
Nate
winnable.
could be good on Martinez, and indeed it is. Molotov. Gonna isolate one angle, but there's so many directions to worry about. Big flank from Adam. Just is coming in from Dark. Probably the least expected angles. Selwa picks his plan. It is safe from Just, but he is trapped. He is pinned by the killer. Comes off it.
Not again.
The very last second. I don't think it would have mattered this time, but you can tell the nerves are jingling, and they are so close now to elimination.
It actually matters a lot, to be fair. I mean, he doesn't win the... I don't think he wins the round, even if he gets the bomb plant, but look at the money on the T side. The buy's not going to be great. They still have the Galils, they still have the AKs, but utility's not going to be perfect, and Lucky's going to be on the Tech 9 because of the lack of a bomb plant there. This is a great chance for Movistar to close it out here and now. They have 5 chances to do so as well.
Big aggression. Straight off the rip.
Look at
DaviG, teammate beside him. Norby has a great angle and finds both frags. And that's going to put Movistar on notice. Yes, they've got a big lead, but they do not have a lot of cash in reserve. Adam's trying to make a play in mid. I think these guys should have just stacked the site. And I think these remaining guys, you've got to already be thinking about saving because, as I said, that money, despite having a big lead, is not good for Movistar.
I mean, it's either a save or Martinez has the best highlight of the tournament so far because he's still towards B and the bomb is in front of that B. Bomb side, Martinez off with the first one, and now that's going to make it a lot harder. Now you need to start thinking about backing off. He's lost Just as well in the meantime, so round should be over already. He's going to get 1. At this point, it's just a game of survival. Seltzer's already on the other side of the map, coming in from CT spawn, trying to make sure that the AVP doesn't get to use it in the next round. And actually, he's not going to be needed. Lucky gets the kill. It's 8 on the board. Aurora, 1 out of 5 is secured. Essentially a second as well. Money's not there, really.
See what they choose to do, Movistar. I assume just a single eco. But someone like DaviG will be on an MP9 at best or something in the following. Okay. Work to do for Aurora. They certainly haven't made their task easy here in these latter stages. These sort of rounds, even say, survive alive. This is just survival. As long as they keep going, they're okay.
Yeah. You know what they say, though? It's not fun if it's easy. You want to make it hard for yourself and then get it past the finishing line. Then you're going to be a lot more satisfied.
One way to look at it. Maybe not if they lose. Then it's a bit too much.
Well, then it wasn't just hard. Then it was impossible. Then you just failed. So it's, yeah. I guess I'm trying to be a glass. It's not even half full, half empty. It's 1/10 full person. I still have some water left in my glass. That's
make sure it's water.
Yeah,
check.
a couple drops.
Check at this point. Okay. 3 more chances for Movistar to keep this clean. Where's Mopos this time? Over to oh, I see they flipped off Martinez. So Martinez playing A this round. In a change up. A lot of B rounds. He's not had the easiest duels out towards B main. So why not change the game and a move on?
Yeah. And you put or rather you put Mopos in a pretty hot area on the map in the last couple rounds, right? You kind of switch it up. You post the op on the A angle, and Mopos has been really good with his multi-kills so far. Oh, switch. It is somewhat of a high-low, but it doesn't work out. Norway shuts them down. Adam needs that kill and gets it. Keeps them in the round partially, but they found two towards B. That might be another save. That should be another save for Movistar.
Yeah. No alternative. Bomb's a bit late to the party, but another huge 2K from Norvi. Part of me still fears this is too little too late, but the scoreline is closing at a rate of knots. Only 2 away from overtime. On the T side of Anubis, that is not insurmountable. That is not out of the realms, especially if there's a weak buy somewhere in the mix for Movistar.
Yeah.
What's that loss bonus? I mean, the buy in the next is going to be on the brink, isn't it? Because none of these guys have cash.
They have 29, I think. It should be, because it was 12-7, right? So this is their third. Yeah, so they could buy. I'd say I'd be a fan of just seeing one purchase with a couple of graded pistols or MP9s and Dabi and Mopos, though. I feel like it's still a winnable round when you think about it, but then you're guaranteeing that you're going to have a full-on proper buy, even if you lose every single member for potentially round number 24. But we'll see. Plus utility wouldn't really be great on the players that have to drop. Oh, it's not 29. Okay, never mind. So they have buy. Well, 12-10. And this is already looking really dangerous here. Aurora with a realistic chance. And by the way, highlighting Norway, man. Credit where credit's due. His work towards B main in the last couple rounds has been spectacular. He's on 17 and 14 right now. Leveled up top of the scoreboard in his team, that is. Alongside Lucky. Obviously another product of the Virtus Pro Academy, VP Prodigy. He was back then. He was there back in 2020, 2021. We have another player that was a part of that project. Not on this team, though. It's Result on Forza. He's playing later on today. Obviously, is that upper bracket final against FTW that he's going to be playing in. Would be hoping to make it into the grand final of this close qualifier and then potentially even qualify for the LAN itself. Forza are looking like one of the big favorites, but we're not gathered up here and now to talk about them. We are talking about Aurora and Movistar. 2 rounds between those two. And the half buy is in. 2 M4s, 1 OP, an MP9, a pistol, and a really good chance for Aurora to get in touching distance of overtime.
Big lead for Movistar. Martinez is here trying to punish this heavy facing style out of Norvi, but this time Norvi ahead of the game, much more passive. Willing to sit back and just wait. Here comes the swing, first found spacing. Not perfect. There is a trade, but that is information now for Aurora. If they wanted to react, Lucky's taking mid space. See, the actual problem for them is that the bomb is so far off, they couldn't immediately hit A. So that window is a little bit gone.
Oh.
And it's actually Movistar, knowing they've shown all that B presence, are leaning elsewhere.
Oh, the timing. Lucky. He's been spotted. Low HP on one of the players, Dabi G. He's going to be the one to try and beat the distraction. Surely he goes down. Question is, do we see a refrag? Yes, we do. Adam, a really important kill. And now he can start sprinting back towards the B bomb side. This round isn't over. It's still a 3 versus 3. Bomb hasn't been planted. And look at the push. They can get a free kill. Kenzie's out of the equation. Just gets him down. And Adam, he can hold. Because of that smoke, now he knows there's no aggression towards CT, no aggression towards Tempo. Bomb needs to get planted. Deco and Selter need to try and keep Aurora in the tournament.
Somebody has to make a play. Deco's taking space, but Selter's stuck. Stuck on the side proper. He's looking towards B main. We know that Dark is the true point of contest from Movistar. Adam is close. Barrel spotted. First man down. And
Surely
now
they
it's
realize.
all on Deco. So much to deal with. One man can just spot whilst the others face. It's not a good plan for Deco. He's got no util. Surely this is impossible. Movistar Riders pull off a massive series, and we'll be playing again later up against Apex.
What a showing from Movistar, man. They absolutely deserve to play that next game. And the fact that they lost map number 1, yes, it wasn't a dominant showing from Aurora, but we were getting a little bit worried, right? The fact that Alex gets brought in by NIP just around 2 weeks.